YouTube, what's up guys? Welcome back to the next video.
Hi guys.
Yeah people, so today we're doing a little short history. A short history about Alexander Hamilton. Right? The fella that you guys see on the US $10 bill. Yeah man. Basically, I think the entire world should know about the US currency.
Yeah, because the money heavy.
Because to me the US dollar is one of the most famous, currency.
Well
You check what I say? One of the most famous currency around the world, people. You check what I say? So we all love the US dollars,
No, that's Franklin face.
You check yeah. So people, we know a little history on Alexander Hamilton. Right, that's the guy that you see on the US $10 note. Yeah. That guy, he was born in Nevis. Check what I'm saying, people here. Nevis. Right? Think it's on Nevis? Nevis. To be exact. Charleston, Nevis. Right, people? Yeah. And Alexander Hamilton was born in the year 1755, or history also states that he was born in 1755 or 1757. Right? But I get it from history, right? They give two years. But he born 11th of January 1755 or 1757. Alright? So he was born to a Scottish trader by the name of James Hamilton, man from Scotland. And his mother Rachel, right? She was married to an next man at the time of Hamilton's birth. Her previous husband things that squander all her family wealth and these things, So she had no choice but to move on, whatever. So in the year 1766, James Hamilton abandoned the family, life, eh? So people need to show life going, So after his father, James Hamilton, abandoned them in 1766, his mother Rachel also passed away 2 years after, Raised her there. She passed away 2 years after. Right, and I think that's the last history, because what transpired in Nevis. He migrated to St. Croix a short while after his father abandoned him and his mother passed away. He migrated to St. Croix, and over there he worked at the tender age of 11 years old now. Alexander Hamilton. He worked as a clerk. He worked as a clerk in a trading company in St. Croix, And while he's working there, he wrote a letter. Right, depicting a hurricane, explaining the hurricane, what happened in 1772, right? And the letter, they sort of tender age now. The letter was so fluent, and so the locals in St. Croix decided to, gather up money to send him to America to study. Send him to America to study at the college was named King College in them days there. But presently, the college named the university right now, University of Columbia University. Okay. The locals in St. Croix, see the letter he published. And that's all the time we had, and I get him to America to study. Right? So when Alexander Hamilton touched down now in America, he touched in America late 1772. He laid his foot in America late 1772. And in them time there, people, America was not gearing up for war England, for war the British. Not gearing up for war the British, for independence. Right? He like action, man. Alexander Hamilton was always an action person, Always, When Alexander Hamilton touched America's side here, that was it, people, That was it, He become one of America's founding father. He also was a revolutionary, meaning that he fought for America independence, So he was on the team, or these days we say on the team, but in then time it was colonies to check people, colonies, So he fought for America independence. And just imagine, a man, come from the Caribbean people, you check what I'm saying, from a tiny nation, I think it's a Nevis, to be more specific. From a tiny island, Nevis, 26 square miles, it's amazing. Also the US Coast Guard, he's a founder for that, People, so all in all, he was a real great man, So come his face could reach on the US $10 bill, people, because I mean, to meet to that heights in life, you got to really be, you got to really be, a great person, people, He was the first US Secretary of the Treasury. The first president for America, George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, become his right hand, you know, or in these days we can say advisory. Like how we get presidential advisory. Yeah. Those kind of level the young say, you know, the orphan, you must say the orphan become when people, his father neglected them, check what I'm saying. His father neglected them in 1766, you know, and his mother passed away 2 years after. So after he resigned from the army, because I tell you guys before, when he first touched America soil, you know, America was preparing for war to gain the independence from Great Britain. And after, you know, he finished with the military business, he resigned from that there, and he decided to start a study now. So he was a self-taught lawyer, alright? So he studied off his own, and in 6 months, people, in 6 months, right? He wrote an exam to become a lawyer. A legal exam to become a lawyer, you know? So I don't know what a lawyer to people. To me, bow that talent, man. You know? He bow that talent, you know? I wish if we leaders in this time could settle the differences, like how Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr settle the differences. People in those days, when you somebody got a problem, I guess, honey, you watch a lot of Western movies on this, because I know I watch a lot Western movie people. So people as an Hamilton die in the, you know, like when I watch a Western movie and maybe somebody, you know, the person have a problem and just go on the street and just pull a gun and the first person gets shot, that's it. Yeah, people. So the great Alexander Hamilton passed away. I was so amazed, you know. I was so astonished, you know, to see, you know, he passed away like that. So he and politician also, or one of his political rival, by the name of Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr, yeah. That political rivalry for a very long time. Duel battering ground, you know. People just tell me if I'm pronouncing the word right, because I'm an Englishman, you check people. But the word is D-A-U-A-L. So guys, just leave in the comment section, right, the pronunciation of the word, D-U-A-L. But my pronunciation is duel. July 11, 1804, you know. So that was the last day my mom put birth, you know.
They settled it there.
They settled it there. So they said both guys pulled their gun, you know. Both guys pull their gun. Guys at the tour, you know, like when watching the Western movie, and people them settling the differences. One pull, you know what I mean? One go to the one end of the street, the next one end of the street, and they pull their gun, you know what I mean? And people, the sad part is about it is Alexander Hamilton also lose one of his son, his elder son, to the same duel, you know, the same duel. A few years, I think it's 3 years before his demise, he loses his son, and the son was just representing his name. Like somebody talking about his father, and the son said, "Watch here, let me go and pull." You know what I mean? They really lamp up on the field, you know. Them days was amazing, people, amazing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he lost his son. You know, they just go out there, check what's saying. You guys gonna get me gun? We just pull one another. You check who first drop that seat, you know. So people is done a great, you know. It's done a great. Alexander Hamilton died, you know, in that same way. He pulled his gun, and Aaron Burr pulled his gun also, but Aaron Burr shot catch him. But his shot missed Aaron Burr, right? But his historian also went on to say that to them, Alexander Hamilton wasn't intended to hit him, you know. But how can you, you know, how can you be, you know, in something like that, life and death?
You go on a battlefield and
you know,
intend to hit.
You know.
It's all about
so,
hit.
you know, it's amazing, you know, such a great man does, you know, die. So, you know, I knew like the last part of that when I read it. I mean, like the last part of he passed away, you know. So he gets shot on the 11th of July, 1804, and he passed on the 12th of July, 1804, you know. The 12th of July, 1805. He died at the hospital, no? He died from his injury. History states that he died from his injury. Amazed me to know that, you know, we got somebody from, you know, from that originate from Nevisian, you know. Okay? And he came from such a humble beginning and rise to that occasion, you know. A great man, you know, died so in me terms, I would say weird, you know. but in them days, you know, people, it can mean a lot to them. In them days, they thought they used to settle the differences, you know. In these days now, we send Alec putting happy war there. We send the soldiers. In them days there, you know, they get a personal problem. You just pull your gun, you check what's saying, like in the Western movie. You take the hand there, and I take the side, you check what's saying, and we just pull, you know, who first drop, you check. So people say so much things he was, you know. So guys, Alexander Hamilton was one, a revolutionary, 2, he was he formed his own party, the Federalist Party. 3, he formed the U.S. Coast Guard. He formed that. 4, he was the 4th Secretary of the Treasury in the United States. Right, people? And also, he was the right-hand man, or in this time, in our days, we can say President or Prime Minister advisor. And he was that for US 4th President, George Washington. People saw a man from a humble beginning. He came from a small island, tiny island, St. Kitts and Nevis, to be more specific, Nevis. Alright, so that occasion. Yeah, guys, I just hope you enjoyed the little history on Alexander Hamilton. You also Google on Alexander Hamilton and learn for yourself, people. Yeah, because no people wouldn't believe, the great Alexander Hamilton born in Nevis, people, Charleston, Nevis. The fellow that you see on the US $10 bill, yeah man, he's a Nevisian, He migrated to US Virgin Islands, St. Croix to be exact, and then he went on his way to America. People will give you a brief history there, right? He went on to marry, have kids and stuff, people, but we give you a brief history. We hope you guys enjoy it. So people, please guys, like our video, people, leave a comment, tell us, leave a comment section, tell us what you think, and tell us whatever other history you want to learn about St. Kitts and Nevis, because we have a lot more to come, people, So guys, just keep watching, and please guys, subscribe to the thing, so we can keep going. Right, people? Thank you guys for watching, and you do have a pleasant evening. Peace out, people. Bless up.